Although still about say 9. Well, I was kind of curious to see how Thor: Love and Thunder would do. It's got a lot of bad word of mouth. It's got fairly low critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, 68 compared to the 81% audience score. And it made about 302 million globally, 143 domestic and 159 worldwide. That makes it the third biggest opening since the pandemic and the second biggest opening of the year. And if you're looking at the international, as far as the other Marvel films, it's the ninth highest Marvel film and the 11th highest film in the domestic box office. So it's really not a surprise it did well, but what will it drop off next week be? Will it be like Doctor Strange or something like that, where it does drop off a lot or drop off even more? I think word of mouth's going to hurt it, and Taika Waititi's mouth isn't helping. I mean, beyond his notorious promise to destroy our mythos in a minute, he's made statements saying that he made the film that Thor fans wouldn't want to see. He made the film that fans wouldn't want. He was also going on, I heard just in one of the videos about, in regards to some editing, he left a shot in that didn't make sense just like for the fun of it. He's just unhinged and just doing whatever he feels like, and apparently none of the humour really hits. It's all too much. It's all over the top. And this is what happens when you put an art house director in charge of a franchise film, an action film. It doesn't work. It didn't work with Rian Johnson. It's not really working out with Taika. Now, I know money-wise it has worked out so far, unfortunately. The first Thor film did 181 million, 65 million opening. The second one did 206 million and 85 million opening. The third one, Ragnarok, did 315 million and 122 million opening. So it's up, I think, 19% domestically and 29% internationally on the last one. So it is doing well money-wise, but it's not good. Just because the masses go and see it because they can't tell the difference between a good film or a bad film, or where it's respecting the comic genre and the source material, whether it's making a joke of it, that shouldn't matter. But if it makes more money, the studios don't care. They'll just say, hey, more of that. We don't care if it's destroying the character or the brand, so long as it actually makes money now. Now, the other films, of course, Minions, of course, is number 2 with 13 million, and that's done 210 domestically and 189 worldwide, which makes 399.8, so it's basically sitting on 400 million, whereas poor old Lightyear is sitting on 204 million. It only made 736,000 on the weekend. I think that was the weekend, or is that the day? Either way, it's not doing well. And it's 112 domestic and $92 worldwide, 92 million worldwide. The other next couple of films, like Top Gun, Maverick, that is well over $1 billion. It's $1,183 million. So that's 597 domestic and 587 world. So that's just, I don't know where that's going to stop. It's easily going to go over 600 domestic. Elvis is doing surprisingly well, 155 million worldwide, 91 domestic, 64 worldwide. Jurassic World, same, did 250 domestic, 521 worldwide, so 876. But, I mean, God, Black Phone has made the same amount of money as Lightyear, which is a little horror movie that had no promotion. I didn't even know anything about it or even what it is. They did 112 domestic and 92 worldwide, 204.4. So I think it's just slightly under Lightyear. So Lightyear is really underperformed. Captain Marvel. Oh God, I'm getting confused with my Marvels. Captain America. I nearly said that instead of Thor, but yeah, Thor is doing okay, but will it drop off? I was curious to see how well it will do with the word of mouth beforehand, and now I'm curious to see how it's going to do second weekend with the word of mouth. But I don't like Taika Waititi. I think this is just a joke to him. He's just getting a big paycheck. He doesn't care about this film. It's not one of his films. It's just something he's making for someone else. And that's because of the nature of a franchise film. You really don't get a lot of leeway, but what leeway he's gotten, he has taken it in the wrong direction and just made a joke out of Thor. And the last film made money, so they don't care, but if this film doesn't make as much money, maybe they'll consider actually going back and restoring some dignity to the character, but not unless it makes less than the last film. But the Marvel films overall are in decline. They're not making as much as they were. They're not sort of getting bigger and bigger as they go along anymore. So we'll see how that goes long run as well. See if that bubble, how much that bubble has burst. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I nearly didn't make this video because I'm more interested in what happens in the second week. But I sort of thought, well, it doesn't make sense talking about the second week if you didn't cover the first week. So I'm going to go. Bye.